Well, hello again. This is another video training session, and I'm D.R. Rawson, the Executive Director with Lights There for Las Vegas. I have with me today Steve Daniels. Steve is our Chief Operations Officer and one of the owners of the company. And Steve's here to explain what happens to the data after we do a survey. So in the previous videos you've seen, you should know now how to do a survey, the fact garbage in, garbage out. And now that that information is in, that's what we're going to turn it over to Steve, and he's going to demonstrate what happens with that information and how it gets right up to the point of being a proposal. So Steve, could you walk us through that process?
Thanks, DR. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go through that. So let's assume we've just hit the submit button on that survey that you did out there in the parking lot or in the company business. And so where does it go from there? So the survey, I'm going to do a screen share here with you and show you where that arrives. So okay, so for the back end, we use monday.com, and we have a number of boards. And the board that we're going to look at right now is called Lighting Survey. And when a new assessment comes in, it's going to come in under whichever sales office you're in. So let's say you were in the Eugene office, there would be a new assessment that's going to come in here. And so all the information that you put into that survey form, the picture that you took, the location, so each piece of information that you put in here is now into this board. And so what we do after that is we export this data into a Google Sheet. And the Google Sheets is where we do all of the heavy lifting is done in there. So I'm going to show you an example of where this comes. So the sales support person will create this sheet. They'll take an original sheet and make it special for you for your particular proposal. And then the information that came in from your survey gets placed into this assessment form. And so this one long row of data is that same data that you submitted in your survey. And from that, then everything else is populated. So this information is populated, and then it starts replicating throughout the spreadsheet. So this is the ADM tab. This is where we know that the salesperson, the phone numbers, what sales office they came from, Google Sheet. Then this data starts flowing to approximately 70 other tabs. You see down at the bottom here, there's multiple tabs as we go across here. There's around over 70 of these tabs, but this is the picture that was submitted. You saw that picture from the beginning, and it continues to follow through. And then we'd have the various pages of the proposal. Here's information. There's a credit application. That type of stuff is all in here. So there's multiple presentations that can be printed. Actually, quite a few different presentations that can be printed out of the same data. So in this ADM tab, this is where we can do the video presentation. We can print the PDF for the full facility presentation. We can do the Oregon, the Washington, the lighting as a service, and also a real short C-suite, like a one-pager type thing. So that's what happens here. So I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what's going on in the background and how it all kind of flows from the survey to the monday.com board, from the monday.com board to the Google Sheet, and then goes through all the different steps in the process and comes out as a nice, beautiful proposal. So anyway, just wanted to give you that little bit of a tour, and we'll just let that be it for now. And if you have more questions, feel free to contact me at any time, and I'll be glad to walk you through in any more detail. Thanks. Bye now.